And that's not a cool wound to have, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. No, really, because you get a gunshot wound or a knife wound, you know, but you get stabbed with a fork. Even your friends are like, dude, you're fucking stupid, eh? You know what? Trying to meet people online. I'm on MySpace. I'm on MySpace.com. And thank you. There you go. Another freak. You know, it's... No, really, man, they got weird people on MySpace. The internet, it's just weird. I was on the internet, right, and you know, you make a profile, and you know, you put who you are, who you want to meet in the whole, and people click on your profile, and there you go, right? Okay, so, you know, it's like sexual orientation. They got, you know, straight, lesbian, bi. Okay, I'm cool with that. I saw a girl and threw me a curve because her initials were B-E. I didn't know what BE stood for, so I clicked on it. And BE, okay, let me put it this way. Who's been to Tijuana? Donkey show, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I'm saying. And I don't have internet in my house. I'm at the internet at my mom's house. And I'm on my mom's computer and everything, and I see what the BE stood for. Bestiality is what it stands for, okay? So, and I'm freaking out because I see it, and I see the girl and the thing, and they're like here, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm trying, you know, when you freak out, you try to X out, right? X out. But then my computer froze. Have you had this happen? Your computer, and there's something else you don't want to see, and I hear my mom coming down the hallway, and I'm like, click X, Control, Alt, Delete, nothing, right? My mom came through the door, she saw the computer with the girl and the chingazo, she goes, ay, Dios mío, en el nombre del Padre, ni del Espíritu Santo, a la Google. I'm like, what the fuck? Anyway, Catholic religion's a beautiful religion, man, because all the stories in the Bible reflect our own lives. That's right, the story of the three wise men happens at my house almost every weekend. I remember the story of the wise men, three dudes come over to brother's house, they all brought gifts. Two out of the three brought a good gift. One brought gold. One brought frankincense. What did the third one bring? Anybody remember? Myrrh. Can't do shit with myrrh. A couple weeks ago, my cousins came by, three of them, all brought a gift. That's right, one brought tequila. All right, one brought weed. Okay, my cousin Isaac brought the movie Beaches. And I couldn't understand the logic in that. I'm like, Isaac, what's wrong with you, man? Why would you bring Beaches for? He had an attitude with me right back. He's like, Manuel, that's what you told me to bring, eh? Beaches. So we're watching Beaches. Went on a blind date last week. Went on a blind date with this girl, and she came to my house, and because I was getting off work and everything like that, and I wanted to change because, like I said, normally I wear like a suit and tie and everything. And I went to my house, and she sat in the kitchen, in the living room, and I went to my bedroom and changed, and I came out, and she was smoking in my living room. And when I say smoking, she wasn't smoking a cigarette. She wasn't smoking weed. She was smoking crystal meth. Now, first of all, what does that say about me? Really? Now, I mean, is it that bad? I mean, who is sitting in their living? You know what? We gotta find Nancy somebody. You know, let's see. You know, Manny, you're gonna love her. She, you know, she's really hyper, and you know, the stereotype is if you're on meth, you like to clean shit. Apparently, I got the laziest meth addict there is. She wouldn't. I gave her an apron, a list, nothing. When I started comedy, I said there are certain drugs I will not do. Then I did stand-up for 1.5 years, and it turned into there are certain drugs I will not do again. Because I did acid one time before in my life, I will never do acid again. I was at a friend's house. He had a picture of dogs playing poker. Shit, I lost $75. And I was the dealer. I don't know how I did it. So my grandma breaks her hip, right? She broke her hip, my grandma did. And we were really worried, and we got the hip surgery and stuff like that. We got a hip replacement and everything, and the surgery went good, and we were all happy because, you know, she got a new hip, right? And then like 2 weeks later, we got the bill. $85,000 for a hip, and the woman was 95. Come on, you know how Latinos are. I say get a used one. Shit, come on. eBay, Yahoo, yard sale. Fuck, you know, you 85. So anyway, I talk a little bit about drinking, about drugs and everything. My acting is true, you know, a lot of stuff. Actually, it's not. But I remember my first drug influence as a child. I actually do. I was 8 years old. I was 8. But it wasn't like there was drugs in the house. It was just, when I was 8, that's when my mom bought me Nintendo. It's true, man, because all Nintendo was drug innuendo. And it makes perfect sense, too, if you think about it, because the game developers grew up when? The 60s and 70s. So come the 80s, they need ideas for games. All they can remember are trips. What was the game that came with Nintendo? Mario Brothers, the most drug-infested game of a little Italian dude walking down the street one day. What's the first thing he comes across? Mushrooms. Well, shit, what are shrooms? It's a hallucinogen. What happened when he ate the mushroom? Fucker twice his size. Good night, I'm Manny Giannis.
You know, Manny, when I set you out on a blind date with my sister, I didn't expect you to write a fucking bit about it, okay? Alright, we're gonna keep the show rolling. Before we bring up your next comic, I'd like to bring up the Cheeky Monkeys Dance Troupe. So give them a round of applause.
Feeling down and feeling sad, you come around and make me glad I got you. Oh, my little chicken. I love your feet, I love your breasts, I love the way you eat gravel to help you digest. Oh, my little chicken. People say you're using me. In your heart, you're a killer. But I know that the worst I should fear is a slight case of salmonella. So lie right back, don't you cry. If an egg can fit in there, why can't I? Oh, my little you're my love, my little chicken likes to wear gutter clothes.
Thank you. We are the Cheeky Monkey Dance Troupe. We are also Comic Intervention, and we have been working on a movie, a feature-length film. Here's the director.
Yeah, actually, if you watch this movie and you were like on the fence between going to heaven and going to hell, you will go to hell. So, just so you know, make lots of donations to charity.
There's no redeeming value, just entertainment. We have a short clip, a little trailer from the movie. If you could just turn your attention back here to the screen, we will show it. Thank you.
I'm not exactly sure, but I know who the next comic is, and I'm kind of scared. So I'm just going to bring him up and run. Please put your hands together for Chris Bennett. Yeah.
Ooh, did you see that on here? Did you see what just happened? I found it highly offensive and highly erotic. What's going on? How's everybody doing? Come on. Come on. Take a look at the shirt. Take a look at it. See what it says. Greatest dad. Yes. Greatest dad. That's what I am. I'm the greatest dad. Me? Who's the greatest dad? I am. That's who I am. I'm not Chris Bennett. I'm the greatest dad. And I'm only 24. And I've already won this distinct honor. My dad's 59, never won it. Never. Not once. I'm already 24 and I won it once. But you'll see, 2004. 2005, I was gypped. It was a bad year. Came off a championship season. And I was lazy, I think. I wasn't focused. But I'm coming back 2006 with a vengeance. Yes! I'm going to refocus my parenting skills. I'm going to get a babysitter when I do comedy shows now. That will be a good start. So I'm going to do, you're going to see Greatest Dad 2004, 2006, and it's going to say 2005 was a bad year. But I'm going to come back with a vengeance. 24. I have a kid, she's almost 5. People freak out when they find that out. They're like, oh my God. You're just a baby! Babies having babies! What's up with that? I had my kid when I was 19. I got married when I was 19. Figure that one out. Everybody was freaked out. They're like, I don't believe it. You're married and you have a kid? I don't believe it either. I felt like it was a high school home ec project. And I kept failing. I kept having to retake it over and over and over again. Every morning I was like waking up to my test results. Oh, I failed again! Alright, let's do it over. Yeah, you guys are cool. Sexy. You smell like coconuts, really, from up here. You smell yourselves. That's just a random thought, but you smell like coconuts. Congratulations to that. Top candy for everybody. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yes! I got married really young, as you can tell. I got married at such a young age that my parents had to sign a permission slip. And at the bottom of the permission slip, my mom wrote, Chris Kenny Carrot. He's allergic. His little tushy gets red. It's really gross. Just right there. But the hardest thing in my life was telling my parents that my girlfriend was pregnant. That was the hardest thing ever. It was horrible. I was trying to think of a creative way to tell them where they wouldn't get mad. I was like, oh, hey, Mom, Dad, want to play charades? 2 words, 2 words. You're knocking on heaven's door. You're a child of God. That's what you are. That's what you. No, that's not what I am. No, you're knocking on the closet. You're gay. You're saying, "Let me out. I'm tired of living this lie." No, it's not it. Not it at all. Knocked up. Knocked up. That's what I want to talk to you about. I thought they were gonna be mad at me, but they were mad at each other. It was awesome. It was the coolest thing in the world. My mom was like, "This is all your fault, Gary," because my dad's really tall. He's like 12 feet. "This is all your fault, Gary." And my dad's like, "My fault? Why is it my fault?" "Because you were supposed to have the sex talk with him. I thought he was gay." "Me too." "You like Fabio." "I know, he's gay. I know, it's crazy. What do you want for dinner?" "Shut up." "You shut up. Let's get ice cream." "Okay." That's what their fights were like. I know. Cotton candy and coconuts, especially you. You smell like it. Beautiful. But if you have to tell your parents that your girlfriend's pregnant, don't do it in front of your 85-year-old grandma with Alzheimer's. Just don't do it. Don't. Because it's hard enough to tell them once, without having to repeat yourself 12 times. Because your grandma keeps forgetting. It's like, "Mom, Dad, Grandma, my girlfriend's pregnant." Who's pregnant? Who? Hey, you, who's pregnant? Who's pregnant? My girlfriend. Who has a girlfriend? Who? I I do. Oh, that's wonderful. I thought you were gay. Grandma, shut up. She's having a baby. Oh, you were the most beautiful baby. You were. You were an accident, though. Grandma, come on. No, Grandma, I had sex. Oh, you had sex. Your grandma had sex. Grandma, come on. 1957. His name was Charles. Grandma, come on. They called your grandma Two Hands Grand Slam. Grandma, come on. That's inappropriate. Family show. Family show. What else? I took my daughter to Sunsplash this past weekend. You gotta bring suntan lotion for that, because in Arizona the sun's like your best friend. It's like right next to your face. It's like for the longest time I thought it was my best friend, but it turned out it was the freaking sun. So you have to get waterproof suntan lotion wherever you go. So I went to the store and I got this bottle of suntan lotion. It said 100% waterproof. Waterproof. It's a stainless shield of waterproofness. Nothing is going to penetrate its waterproofinacity. I don't know what it meant, but it sounded good. And it will never wash off because it's waterproof. When you shower, it's still going to be on you. 87, still there because it's waterproof. 100%. And then I look on the back and it says caution. If you get in your eyes, wash out with water. That's some kind of stainless shield of waterproofinacity. It's freaking nuts. My daughter's turning 5 soon. Yeah! In August, we're already planning her birthday. It's like her wedding. It's like her bar mitzvah. But we're not Jewish. And she's only 5. Right? Something like that. Coconuts. But it's like, so we're trying to plan what to do for her birthday. So my wife says, how about Chuck E. Cheese? How about it? How about Chuck E. Cheese? I think that's sick to take a bunch of little kids to see a grown man in a little mouse suit and let them hug him. That's for adults. That's where I hang out. That's what I do. Hug a mouse. It makes you feel good. They're all fuzzy. That's what it does. But she wants to take her to Oregon Stop Pizza. You've been there? Yeah. It's where basically no games. It's just an old man playing an organ. That sounds like fun. I don't know about you, but I think it's a bad idea to take a bunch of 5-year-olds to see an old man play with his organ. I think that's a horrible, horrible idea. You look like Katie Couric a little bit. Anybody ever tell you that? And you look like Sally Fields. No, seriously. You too. I like doing that's one of my hobbies. I like trying to figure out what celebrities people look like. Like my sister, she does look like Katie Couric. You don't. It just helped out for the joke. You look like Meatloaf. No, not the singer. No, not the singer. The Meatloaf that my mom makes. It's beautiful. But and my brother-in-law looks like Dennis Quaid. It's crazy. And my grandma, this is real weird. My grandma kind of looks like E.T. It's freaky. It's freaky. It's real weird. My brother's like, give your grandma a hug. I'm like, hell no, she's scary. Every time you give her a hug, her heart would light up and then she'd get scared. But we got most of the time it's hard to get old people in nursing homes, but it was really easy. We just led a trail of Reese's Pieces. And she that is true. True. I used to work at nursing homes, so I could say that joke, because I was the activities director. I was. Oh, I'll tell you, it was fun. I used to Westchester. Bingo, all the time. Bingo, that's all we did, and I was good. Most of the time, old people get bored because they just hear B2, B3. That's all they hear. But I would word associate. Oh, you should come play bingo with me sometime. It's a hoot. And we'll listen to a man play his organ. It's awesome. It's awesome. But it's like, I would word associate. That's what it would make so fun. I would word associate. I wouldn't just say B4. That's stupid. That's boring. I'd be like, B4. B4. Look. Before you cross the street. Yeah. B9. B9. Gladys's tumor was B9. Yes. But I worked at a nursing home, so a lot of doctors came over, and that's where I started my hobby of collecting pens. Oh, that's a hoot. Pens, bingo, and organ playing. I'm a catch. But I love the pens that the doctors give out. They have like medicine names on them. Like Allegra, allergy relief for tomorrow. For tomorrow. Or like the pens that say, Prozac, you're not alone anymore. Yes, you are.
You're just taking the pill. But I love taking the pills that are for herpes. Oh, those are the best. It's like Herpecet for general herpes relief. And whenever I'm in a big crowd like this and someone's like, does anybody have a pen I can borrow? I'm like, yeah, I do. And I give it to them and wait for their reaction to see I gave them a herpes pen. They're like, oh, this boy is so nice. Thank you. Herpecet for general herpes relief. And then I just stand back and I'm like, I'm sorry. I chewed on the end a little bit. All right, guys. Oh, come on. Let's get with it. Thank you very much for coming out. I've been Chris Bennett.
He's like that Looney Tunes cat. Just spit keeps flying out as he does that. Am I the only one that noticed that? Am I alone? Good. All right. We're going to bring up our next comic. Keep the show rolling. This guy shares a name with me. That's about it, though. Put your hands together for Robert Wagner.
Let's keep it going for Robert Feta, everybody. Hi, what's up? So yeah, my name is Robert Wagner, and for the record, I'd just like to say yes. I do know that there's a famous actor by the name of Robert Wagner. I have to say this every time I come up because afterwards, there's always at least 1 or 2 or 100 people that want to come up and tell me about it. So I have a famous name, and every now and then, people come up and tell me I look like someone famous. Like after a show I did one time, someone came up and said I look like Billy Zane. Yeah? You guys see that? Anybody? I thought it was cool. I told my best friend about it. And she's like, Billy Zane? Yeah, right, dude. Billy Zane's freaking hot. Thanks for the honesty, yeah. So I've been getting a lot of different celebrities lately, too. Like I got a young Harry Belafonte. I have no clue who that is, to be honest with you guys. I get Dave Justice, Richard Jefferson, and every now and then I'll get like Vin Diesel. That's not a joke right there, actually. So I'm thinking with all these famous celebrities, I could be like a celebrity stand-in for whenever they have to be in 2 places at once. You know, I'm not sure what I'd have to do. I guess I'd just walk by really quick or something. Everybody would just scream and cheer for me. But I couldn't be happy with that because I'd be thinking about what they're saying, you know, like, Vin Diesel's way hotter on TV, isn't he? Yeah, so that sucks. I'm broke right now, guys. I'm really, really broke. It really sucks, too. But I have that one friend that insists that I go out even if I have no money at all. You guys know this person? And he tells me, don't worry about it. I got all your drinks tonight. Don't worry about it, which is cool. But our waitress happens to be the hottest girl in the whole bar. So every time she brings us drinks, he gives her a big tip. But every other time she brings us drinks, he gives me the money to pay for it like it's mine. And there's like maybe $1 in there for her. Not only do I look cheap, but if she was going to have sex with one of us, guess who's not getting laid? Gold digger, I don't know. Jesus Christ. But yeah, so I started working out, started going to the gym, obviously, that I just started. What happened there was I was watching a movie, one of those movies that makes you like want to start working out and kind of motivates you to go. You know, it was a movie on the Shaolin monks. And you know, those guys are really hardcore too, you know, you can't stab them, they can like catch bullets, I don't know, turn invisible. Even though little kids are hardcore flipping around. But I got the membership not because I want to be like a Shaolin monk or be hot or anything like that. I just hate knowing the fact that somewhere out there, there's a 6-year-old that can kick my ass. And I can't live with that. I'd never hit a kid ever, but I have to know deep down inside that I can kick the crap out of any 6-year-old if I have to. This is embarrassing. I'm 25 years old, and I find that I'm still doing stupid things around girls constantly, you know? Guys, I think it's safe to say when a pretty girl walks in a room, one of us are going to do something stupid. Am I right? For example, this happens to me. I'm at Barnes & Noble, and this hot girl standing right next to me bends over, and her ass is this close to my face. So I did that one move, you know, that we've all done in a similar situation. I freeze, kind of like on